Mobile first index. That's basically Google has announced that now its search engine is going to be, is going to serve the mobile database first. It's a mobile. We are mobile first, and our mobile index is more important than the desktop index. So that's because there's a larger number of people accessing websites from mobile devices. So you need to also make sure that you focus on the mobile experience first. Make sure your site is responsive. Make sure whatever design you do, you need to check it on a mobile device, right? If it's looking nice on a desktop screen, that's not enough. You need to go check it on the mobile. Make sure you do that. Don't leave that. Don't make that secondary. It has to format properly on mobile. The user experience has to be consistent on mobile as well. You can't have bugs, you can't have issues, you can't have navigational issues, menu issues with your menu. If a lot of the themes have clunky menus when they show up on mobile, that's bad, because then people are not going to be able to navigate on your website on the mobile, and that's going to give you a high bounce rate. It's going to decrease your user experience, the interaction with your site, and that's going to demote your rankings. It's not going to help you. Make sure you test everything on a mobile device. It's very, very important. Desktop is secondary right now at this point of time. Desktop is also important, but it's not as important as mobile, is what I'm trying to say. An ideal way to optimize it would have both, like perfect. Google announced AMP, which is accelerated mobile pages, where you could just put plugins into your WordPress site, an AMP plugin, or you could optimize it in such a way that it could serve out a particular version of your site to the Google database, to the Google servers, and then Google would crawl the site and store. If you had this AMP plugin installed and you told Google that it could do that, it would take that particular version that's created with the AMP plugin, and then it would store it on its own servers. And yeah, so you can't get faster than Google servers, right? So that's what the intention was of Google, was to start hosting all the pages and serve them out a lot faster to users. I mean, if you visit an AMP pages, you'll see it loads phenomenally fast. That's because it's on Google servers. However, it was taken up by a lot of people in the community. And one more thing that Google can do when it's hosting the pages, it can check a lot more interaction. It could see a lot more things, not just track users on their browser now, but it could, since it's hosting the page, it can get a lot of other data about the page and the way it behaves in the scripts and things like that. So, however, this has not been very successful. Like, a lot of people have AMP enabled their sites, but the word out is at this point of time that it doesn't affect any rankings. Like, so having an AMP version of your site is not going to help you rank higher. It's not going to rank your site higher than the competitors. It's not going to give you a boost in your rankings. That's what the word out is, and through tests, and people have actually gone out there and tested this. And going through the trouble of creating an AMP page doesn't work as far as increasing your ranking go. It may give you it may serve your site out faster to the users, but it doesn't really give a boost in rankings. So let's move on to the next video.